Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be making a suggestion video talking about two perks in Skywars. They're found in all modes except for ranked, and they are the Lucky Charm perk, which gives you a 30% chance of getting a golden apple after a kill, and the Black Magic perk, which gives you a 15% chance of getting an Ender Pearl after throwing a player into the void. So before we get any further into the video, the texture pack we are using is Cobalt 256X by Pana. Download link will be in the description if you guys are interested in using it. But now I'm going to go over how the Lucky Charm and Black Magic perk work. And I'm in a single player world, mainly for the sake of simplicity, because trying to explain and demonstrate how the perks work in an actual Skywars game live would be very difficult to do. So it's just much easier to try and simulate it here, and I've actually got an inventory that I did my best to simulate what it would look like in mostly a Mega Skywars game, but it could really go for any mode, Mega, Solo, or Teams. Not Ranked, because Ranked does not have the Lucky Charm or Black Magic perks. But anyways, let's start with the, well, we can just talk about the both of them. You know, the Black Magic perk, I already explained what it does. So basically, if you've got a full inventory with the items in your inventory, golden apples or ender pearls, so it doesn't have to be in your hotbar, could be anywhere in your inventory. But if you have a full inventory and you get a kill and the perk works, either the gapple or the ender pearl, I know I switched the two up, will drop on the ground, and you will therefore have to go manually pick it up. Now this is regardless of whether you have the items in your inventory or not. You could not have the items in your inventory, but still have a full inventory. They'll still drop onto the ground and you have to go and pick them up manually. Now, if you have the items in your inventory, but a couple of spots in your inventory, the items will then stack onto the existing items that you have. So like this would go to 5, this would go to 9 upon the kill. Now if you do not have these in your inventory, and you get one and you've got a couple spaces in your inventory, then they will go and fill one of the spaces randomly in your inventory. So the whole point of this video is kind of a suggestion pertaining to the scenarios when you have a full inventory and whether or not you have the items in your inventory. And you guys may be thinking, if you drop it, why can't you just go and pick it up? And like, you can do that, but there are certain scenarios where you're running away, I know, either to get more kills or to heal up, and you leave the item behind, and someone else either picks it up. There are also times when the item has fallen into the void, or there are have been times probably when the item just burns in lava or fire that I'm in. Now, I hope my suggestion will prevent these from happening, and I've actually got a couple of clips to demonstrate the scenarios that I'm talking about, so we're actually going to look at those right now. So the first scenario we have here, I'm basically fighting this guy and I end up knocking them off, and as I'm running away I get the kill message or kill credit in chat, and it also says, because your inventory was full, both items have been dropped to the ground, and I go pick them up, which is no real issue. But as you guys could see, I already had gapples and pearls in my inventory, but because my inventory was full, they did not stack, and I have a suggestion regarding that, which I will go over in a little bit. But this next scenario you just saw, I knocked that guy off, and the gapple dropped to the ground because my inventory was full, and if I had been a couple seconds faster and running across the bridge, the gapple would have been dropped into the void, which would have been no fun at all. And then finally, this is probably the most interesting scenario. I knocked this guy off, running away, get the kill message, and the pearl drops to the floor because my inventory is full, and my teammate actually picks it up. Now, I don't think he knew that it was my pearl because of the perk, but luckily I was able to talk to him, and he was kind enough to give me the pearl back after I explained to him what had happened. But in a worst case scenario, say you get the credit, or you get the pearl or the gapple, and you're running away, an enemy could pick it up as opposed to a teammate or yourself, which is not something you want. So I'm going to go over my suggestions next. So my suggestions pertain only to the full inventory scenarios. Now first we're going to go with when you have the items already in your inventory. I suggest that if they can code it, if possible, to make it just stack onto the items that you already have in your inventory, instead of it dropping it on the floor first and then forcing you to pick it up. Now the second scenario is when you don't have either in your inventory. Now my suggestion is that you see how you've got your hotbar with 9 slots and then you've got 27 slots in here. What I suggest is that the item replace one of the random items in the 27 slots here, not in your hotbar, because in your hotbar is where you have the most important stuff, like your rod, bow, sword, water bucket, blocks, potions, and then gapples or pearls if you have any. So if you've got a full inventory with no gapples or pearls in them, and you get the perk, I think it should just randomly replace one of these items in the 27 slots here. Now I'm not sure if that's possible code-wise, but if it is, I definitely think Hypixel should implement it, as it would be really helpful and just get rid of a lot of I mean, it's not that important that they change it. Once again, this is just a suggestion, but I think it would make gameplay a lot smoother, and it would make people a lot happier, myself included, obviously, because I'm making a suggestion. So yeah, I think that's going to conclude it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I actually would like to hear your thoughts on my suggestions. Drop them in the comment section below, and I will try to respond just like I did with my thoughts on the Mega Skywars update. So leave your suggestions, respond to other people's suggestions with your own opinions. Don't put anyone down in the comments. I want to see only positive reinforcement and positive criticism. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.